Hello and good morning and welcome to Witch in the City. My name's Ernest D. Cornish and welcome to my home. Today we're going to talk about banishing spells. It's a form of dark magic, but not a total dark magic. This is an alternative to black magic, what we're going to talk about today. So, should we dive in? Let's get started, shall we? So, there's a few things that you're going to need, and to do this spell, you're going to need the following items. You're going to need one black candle, you're going to need salt, a carving tool, and an oil. Now your oil can be any kind of banishing oil that you have created or that you have made. So what I have used is this oil banishing oil, and I'm going to leave this up for just a few minutes so you can copy it down. And this is the ingredients that is in the banishing oil that I personally use, because this is something that I found and that I resonated with, and it works and it's wonderful. There are hundreds of banishing oils out there. You can create your own, or you can buy your own. I saw a few on Amazon. I don't know how well they are or what kind of quality they are, but you are definitely able to make your own, or again buy your own. So there are a few things that you need to do to start this ritual, and I'm going to just basically talk you through the steps. I'm not going to actually do the banishing spell with you today because my oil isn't ready. I've been working on my oil for a few days now, and it won't be ready until Saturday. So I accidentally didn't get the oil in on time, but I will make sure that you know exactly what to do with the oil when it comes to that point. So take a deep breath. Take 3 if you need. Relax and let all the energy go, because now you're going to start and perform your circle, get your circle made. You're going to take your salt. If you have a vacuum cleaner, it's a good thing. You are going to go counterclockwise, starting in the north, and you're going to make the circle your salt circle. I live in the city, so my room I can't do a good circle. So what I usually do is I do a salt water mixture and I create my circle with that. And my friend Laura has a wonderful video on just creating that circle, and I think I've linked her before on how to create that circle, so check her out. So you want to make sure that your circle is created. And I'm going to grab my little cheat sheet here because I don't want to give you wrong information. And then, okay, so your next step, once you created your circle, your safe place, you're going to take your black candle, and you can take any black candle. I have these black candles. They're spell candles. And of course, you want to cut the wick. I haven't cut the wick on this yet because I'm not going to actually perform this spell with you today. I'm just going to talk you through it. There are 3 things that you're going to carve on this candle. And one of them is this symbol right here. And this is the NYD symbol. And I'll link what NYD stands for in the comments. But if you're a witch, you probably already know. And then underneath that, you're going to carve this symbol, which is the AYGIZ symbol. So once you created those two symbols on your candle, you're going to carve them. Anything will do. You can take any kind of knife, any kind of carving knife, any kind of tool that's sharp enough that will carve into here. And then you're going to, under that, you're going to carve the name of the person that you no longer want in your life. And if you want to do this as a spirit that you have a problem with and you want to get rid of that spirit, you can just put the spirit in my home, or or the person's full name. And you want to be careful because you want to make sure that you have the person's full name on here. So if it's John Smith, make sure it's John Smith. And I know there's tons of John Smiths, but you want to make sure that you have the name on there. Then once you have it carved, okay, you're going to then cleanse all your area of all the negative energy. And at this point, you're going to want to, you might want to burn a little sage or an incense and say, I would cleanse this area of all negative energy, all unwanted energy, and I would clear my head. I want to cleanse my head as well, because I don't want any bad tensions. I don't want any, because we don't want to banish this person to another realm. We want to banish this person out of our lives. So that's a big difference. So we want to make sure that this person is no longer in our life. This person or this thing is creating negative and bad energy, and it is harming our way of life, and that is why we need to get rid of this person or this thing. So that's why we're banishing them. So we're not banishing them to another realm, we're actually banishing them away from us. So maybe they'll move, maybe they'll be sent away and not come back. So that that those kind of things, that's what you want to focus on. You don't want to harm anyone, you want them to leave, and that's your intent. Then you want to meditate. You want to meditate for a little while. You want to cleanse again all of that negative energy, all of that bad feelings. You want to get rid of them. You want to move them out of your life. You don't want to hurt them. You want to remove them. That's the difference. And then you're going to anoint your candle with your oil. And how we anoint a candle, and remember you already got the carvings already on here. You have the two symbols. You have symbol 1, you have symbol 2, and then you're going to take your oil. And what you're going to do is you're going to start at the bottom, and you're going to anoint up to the wick. So you're going to anoint up to the wick. Anoint up to the wick. Anoint up to the wick. I know I'm repeating myself. But you do not want to go this way from the wick down. You want to go from the bottom up. And once you have your candle anointed, you're going to want to meditate one more time. You want to clear your head. You want to... And you don't have to meditate before you anoint the candle. I'm just saying you probably should. Because when you anoint the candle, you probably want to have that all that negative, all that unwanted energy away from you. And you want to make sure that the anointment is done in a way that it's what you need. You need this person to move on. You need this person to be out of your life forever and move to another location. That's what you need. So you want to go up to the wick. Okay, So at this point, you're going to want to call your elements. You want to call your elements in to help you. So you want to call the watchtower of the earth, the air, the fire, and the water to enter your space. Invite the crone. Invite your deities. Mine is the Lord and the Lady. Invite them into this space. As soon as you have called your elements, your deities, into your space, at that point you can light your candle. Meditate on the flame and envision this person or this thing just moving away, far away from your life forever. They're moving out. They're taking their stuff and they're going. They're going far, far away. That's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you're focusing on the flame. You're focusing on letting that person pack their bags and leave. Again, you don't want to banish them. You don't want to banish them to another realm. You don't want to put them in any danger. You just want them to move. You want them to separate. You want them to move from your space forever and never to be seen again. Meditate some more. Let your candle burn all the way down. You want your candle to be completely gone. And if you're using a bigger candle and you don't have the time for it to burn completely down, you can blow it out and do this ritual over again. You can do this spell as many times as you need to make sure that that candle is completely burned. And then as soon as that candle is burned completely out, then at that point, you want to thank your elements. You want to thank your deities for their help, and you want to take your circle away. You want to open your circle, and you want to, at that point, be done with this person. So, if it doesn't work the first time, you can do it over again. You can do it over and over and over again. It doesn't matter how many times you do it. The main thing is you do not want to harm them. You don't want to, I'm sorry, I'm checking for comments. You don't want to harm them, and you don't want to put them in danger. You just want them to move. You want them to pack their bags and leave your life forever. That's the goal. That's the purpose of this banishing spell. So, yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to put up the oil one more time. And this is a good point. I'm going to just recap a few things. This oil actually takes a week. So you want to make sure that when you're going to do your banishing spell, you prepare for it. And if you're going to buy it, of course, you got to make sure that it takes time to get to you. You want to make sure that you have the proper ingredients. I had to go and buy ingredients last week because I didn't have some of these. And then it doesn't matter what kind of jar. It doesn't matter what kind of parts or container that you're going to use, as long as it has a lid, because you're going to shake the oil. You're going to shake the oil daily. And that's the big thing. This is what it kind of looks like. On top you can see the oil, and I don't know if you can see it. You should be able to see it. But anyways, it's kind of a reddish color, and again, you shake it once a day. I haven't shaken this today, so I'm shaking this once today. And then And then at the end of the week, you're going to take this oil and you're going to strain it. You're going to only strain the oil parts. You're going to leave the ingredients to be. And then you're going to put the oil in a clean container with a lid on it. And you can use the oil as much as you need and whenever you want. And whenever you need the oil, it's there. So you don't have to make it more than once. You can, if you make it, mine is a little bit smaller, but if you make a bigger container of it, then you have more, from down the road. I made a small container because I don't know if I'm going to use this spell on many people. I have, I have a few people that I could use it on, but I don't particularly want to use it on anyone, but hey, it's one of our options that we have, and it's not black magic. It's an alternative to black magic, and it's a safe spell, and it just removes that person from your life forever, which is a great thing. So, I'm going to check my comments. I don't have any comments right now. Again, I'm going to leave the oil up one more time in case you missed those ingredients. And the symbols, this is the first symbol. This is the second symbol. Those are the symbols you're going to carve. Again, you're going to carve on the actual candle. And you're going to carve the name of the person or spirit or thing that you want to be banished on that candle. So you want to make sure, my candle is a little bit smaller, so it's you have to make sure it's really tiny so that way you fit everything on. But you want to make sure that everything is on that candle before you light it. And again, make sure you invite your deities, invite the elements, because they're going to help you. And you're going to want, even you can call your ancestors. I call my ancestors every evening because I know for a fact that my ancestors were witches in my bloodline. And I always call the Cornish bloodline of witches to my altar every night before I say thanks for my day. And I thank, the crone, and I thank all those, all my deities and that I worship. And I just, and that is a day-to-day ritual that I do. And that's something that, as a person, as a witch, that I have in my blood, I recognize the thanks and I give those thanks, and I love each and every one of them, and I always make sure that they are a part of my world and part of my altar. And I will definitely be showing you my altar next time, because the celebration of the new year is coming up on October 31st, and I'm very, very excited about it, and I can't wait. It's going to be my first as a witch, and I'm very excited to share that with you as well. So, if you have any questions, please comment and let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any videos that you would like to see in the future. I make these videos once a week, and now that we can do live, I'm trying to do more of these live videos for the fact that you guys can interact while I'm here, and I don't have to go back and answer questions. And these videos are archived. They're archived as I think it's 3 hours after it's aired. So right now it is 11:50, so 12 on 2. By 2:30 you should be able to see these videos online, and that would be a great thing. And if you're, like I said, if you're here live, please say hello and just comment and be part of this journey. And I want you to be part of this journey because this is an important part of my life. It's a new part of my life. And I want you to be excited as much as I am about this new adventure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tell your friends, tell your family, subscribe below. If you'd like to see more videos, please hit the notification bell. And like I said, every Wednesday we have a new video. Last Wednesday we had major power outages here in Los Angeles, so it got postponed. But we did do that video. That video was aired this morning, and now you can go to that video in a few hours and see it. So again, thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for being here. For Witch in the City, I'm Ernest E. Cornish. Again, thank you. Blessed be. Bye-bye for now.